in 3 days. Hey, good morning. Live, baby. Saturday. About to get it popping. The Natty. It's the national championship game, baby. Texas. Clemson. Year 9. Clemson Dynasty. Online Clemson Dynasty, obviously. This is a rematch of last year's championship game. I am the defending champion. I'm here to defend my crown. Can we do it? Let's see, baby. We gon' see. We gon' see.
Huh? No. I'm about to play my game. I'm about to close the door.
All right, let's go. Let me come out of here. Damn, let me come in there. Okay. Come here, all whites. Yeah. No, I'm texting people, let them know I'm on. I need views.
The time has come. The top 2 seeds in the college football playoff have arrived for their championship moment. 2 teams that have essentially been on a collision course for months. They had high expectations, high pressure, but they met those challenges. Now, which side will go home fulfilling their ultimate dream here tonight? Welcome, everyone, to NRG Stadium, home of the Texans here in Houston, Texas. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion.
Yeah, and if I ever go into onside formation, just kick it far, homie. They don't let you. Okay, we on that? Okay, it's all good. Nah, only on defense.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. separation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. He shreds the tackle. That's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Nah, we ain't stepping out of bounds over this way.
But I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop
he did.
and have another look at this one.
Come on, ref. Y'all getting paid over there in Austin, huh? Still first, though.
So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll hand it off. Fighting them off.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball to the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
In my cup.
They'll come up
Everybody want ball. Ball. Catch the ball.
And it's a direct snap. Fights through a tackle. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Now the offense will spend a timeout. Wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
Oh.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it, and they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with him.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Sophomore brought down after a nice run.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back as good as we've seen all year with the ability to accelerate through the hole. Positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
First down here for this offense. And the same runner's got it again. And the Tigers are in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. They finish it off here on 2nd and goal. Direct snap to the back. Touchdown, Clemson. They draw first blood in this national.
Hey, I ain't got no 2 o'clock on.
So along with
We working on offense, baby.
Great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident.
There you go, Mr.
Very
Kick.
intentional on how they work their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the return steps out at the 16-yard line. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Gay. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Read up.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time. Just a few on the play. Okay, it's third down after that run. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Get that tackle.
And he's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
And on fourth down, they line up in the Wildcat. What's the call here? And it's a direct snap. Defense makes the tackle, but that Wildcat look does produce a first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll give it to the running back. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that previous play. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed to the running back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark.
That's call timeout. That's bullshit.
Defense takes their third and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
Yeah. Who that said he gonna be Lil Wayne?
And it's a Wildcat look here as they try to convert on third down. Direct snap.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Here comes fourth down, and look at this. They line up in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Trends show guys that are continuing to
Put the
go
chance
for it on
up.
fourth down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on fourth down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. He hands it to the back. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Oh no.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back to pass. It's Gay. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. Looking right, this one caught. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And it's picked off. He throws it right in the double coverage and pays for it.
Well, for Defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And it's a direct snap. Breaks an open space. Gets the first and still running. They'll bring him down, but the Wildcat look produces an explosive run to get a first down. Wideouts now clustered. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Breaking free at midfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
But a really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. And the back now goes in motion. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. Direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant Giants looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
Now to try here for the extra point. PAT puts them up 13 now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking to throw. It's Gay. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Press coverage now from the secondary. And it's a direct snap. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. He's running out of time here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to start the second half. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Offense takes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass. It's Gay. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen, but where's he going to go? Blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Important second down play coming up. They go with a direct snap. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Quick spin on the run. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Brings her in the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 20-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looking to throw. It's Gay. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. The pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He finds some space. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick grab. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
I'll tell you what, man, this defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that throw.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Caught by the receiver. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Great job here by the defense. 3rd down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this 4th down. Great job here by the D.
And the Tigers will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. the first play of the drive now from the 44. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To the air. It's Gay. Physical defending. Falls in.
That shit up out of here, Nick.
Second down.
Here
comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. And it's a comeback route. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Now rolling out to his left. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect.
a little rattled out there.
I love how this quarterback, Chris, is able to keep this play alive by scrambling away from that pressure, getting to his left, buying some time, just unable to connect with his receiver downfield.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. He's got a man down the middle.
Come on, fellas, y'all supposed to be right there for that.
But that's enough.
Break his back. Fuck it.
The clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter.
Little rise to your jazz.
Last play of the quarter coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Gay. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. So 3 quarters complete in this battle to crown a national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the game summary so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. And on the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the 4th quarter.
They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look. Field goal here doesn't help the cause. They're going to go for the touchdown here on 4th down. Looking to pass. It's Gay. Running out of time in the pocket.
Oh, what are y'all doing?
Texas, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job
I mean,
all around.
run in the back of the end zone.
Enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat look. Just a short gain on the play.
Well, let's see how these guys do here. They're kind of in that 4-minute offense mode where they're trying to work as much clock as they can on this drive. Working with the lead. Still want to be balanced as best you can. But the important thing is picking up first downs, keeping the ball in bounds, and keep working that clock.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pass is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there. It doesn't work out.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man
Oh! What was that?
And is going to be taken down there.
Holding, wow.
So the big gain wiped away by the
Top
penalty.
down.
And the offense moving backwards. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. There's the handoff. He's not going to get the first
yeah,
down.
get up
It's
that,
a
please.
fourth down now.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the player is down injured.
Broken collarbone. Get him out.
Let's take a timeout while they check him out. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Quickly. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. To throw, it's Gay. Looking to scramble. Wide open downfield. And he runs
Oh, that was
out.
nice.
That's a big gain.
You got niggas open.
Man, this defense has got to do a better
That
job.
was
It's
fucking
one thing to
good,
give
man.
up a
You gonna
completion,
stop that.
but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Here we go. National championship game, fourth quarter. One possession game, Kirk. Let's see who's going to step up.
Well, the stakes can't get any bigger. The offense has done their job to give themselves a chance. But what about their opponent? What about the other side? How will they handle this pressure? Late in the game, they still have the lead. I want to see what their plan of attack is and how aggressive they might be willing to be.
And they tack on the extra.
Yeah. This is one of my hair.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback.
Fleetwood.
And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Working clock with the ground game. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. What point are you going to start putting those into play?
Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he
That
never
ain't
had a
it.
chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Oh, yeah. Watson's not even there.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. No press here. The defense backing away. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And it's caught across the middle. And move the ball across midfield. And first set of downs.
Goodness gracious, boy.
Excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right. He shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
National championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Here's the handoff. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Timeout. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play.
What they... Oh, first down!
A closer look, the officials will overturn that previous rule.
I knew my nigga fell up for the first.
Right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Pounding away with the run game. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Ball game, baby.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third
Good game, man.
But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. When he's getting getting boxed in. The defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
Chris, that play just didn't have
Back-to-back
much of a chance
champs.
at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off.
Back-to-back.
Nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call,
Woo!
and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And that knee should do it.
Celebrate, baby. Celebrate with your fans. Let's go. We out here.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting.
We the king of the Dynasty.
National championship. They come
That's
through
3.
one more time. And as you
That's
say,
back-to-back.
they hold the trophy.
Back-to-back,
They are
Jack.
national champions of the year.
Texas can't fuck with us.
We crown another national
Texas
champion.
can't fuck with us.
A wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Hearnstreet and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Clemson Tigers.
Masterful defensive game plan. Turned him into a passer. That ain't what you want to do. You want to try to pound it. That's what we did. Hey, 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 hey. Hi haters, hi haters, hi haters, hi haters. Hey, hey, back to back. Hi haters. Wow. It's a party over here.
Came up now, I'm a suck now. When you shine on these haters for the talk down.
Tell them ain't no.
Wait, I want a nigga say, it's alright, love. I let a hater hate. Put them on them, I see a paper play. See a boy sipping bench, shoot, big day. It's some stag, right? Niggas that's right. I smile in his face that he bangs like. I just slap right. I make a man like. Watch the turn on my stay, ain't that nice? Getting bread though, man, you know. Seems like they don't wait till you dead, yo. Let them talk, dog, it don't faze me. That might not be right if they don't hate me. Us who are stack paper, it's come right. Y'all hate us, it's nothing. We made ya, you see me.
Hi haters,
Hi, haters.
hi haters, hi haters, hey,
Hi, haters.
hi hater. You see me, hi hater.
Let them see me. Hi, hater. Don't tease me. My hater. You don't like me. Why, hater? What you tell them I'm a man? I'll pick you up. I ain't caught up. And all I have so you trying to go white. Call us that story.
Bow.
You don't feel me.
Bow.
I scream me.
Bow.
It's too bad. You want to kill me? What it be, dog? We getting money here. You know, 6 men. Get us 100 years. That's sad, dog. What you mad for?
Back to back, nigga.
Bitch, dog, why you like that? That ain't like black, like balls found in the club. You don't like that? You know you like that. You wanna pity me? Why you just with the face when you see me? Us too hard, a snake people. It's alright.
Hi hater,
It's nothing. We raise ya. You see me.
hi hater,
Hater.
hi hater, hi hater. Wow, 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 wow.
You see me. Hater. What a hit is that? All the hating cats.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
look in the
hey,
mirror, nigga.
hey.
You know, can't fuck with me or keep up with me. So you trying to tell a bitch not to fuck with me. Cause we ballin', y'all falling. Inside, motherfucker, keep talking.
Hey.
More money brings, more Hennessy.
Hey.
More hate, more snakes, more enemies.
Hey.
Kids, this. Niggas ain't shit. Wild out, pop more champagne, bitch. Stem cheese up, they won't ease up. It's cool, niggas hating on Jesus. Can't tell them nothing, niggas say I'm stunting. But they hate on you, thinking when you're doing something. Us too hard, stack paper, it's alright. Y'all niggas.
Back to back. Back to back. Back to back, nigga. Back to back. Back to back. Back to back.
You see me, I hate us.
That's 3 of them things. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna make you do
Up it. Up it. Up in here. Up in here.
I'm gonna make you
Up in here. Up in here.
got to bring it to you, cowards.
It's gonna be quick. I don't know about that. Them 911 shit. Ain't that something? You in strip club.
Gotta get my dick sucked. And I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to, but I'm not him, right? Simple fuck what you do. When you gon' find yourself buried next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that
Couldn't have been an issue. We didn't miss
the
you.
niggas have an issue. That's why you lay on your back, looking at the proof of the truth.
You should tell the truth and it hurts. All right, we have players leaving. Let me turn this live off. Too long of a video. Up it. Oh, let's see who's leaving now. Niggas is gone.
Off the chain, start for the brains. Niggas still walking, babe. Off your name. First of all,
You ain't rap.
strong enough.
Come on.
With me. You ain't strong enough. So whatever they
Yeah.
like, I be thinking that you Superman, I get the kryptonite. And I smack him with my dick in the mic. Yeah, niggas parrot. It's not even.
Yeah, nigga, stay.
The girls
Yeah, nigga, don't go nowhere.
it ain't Joe, and everybody know your own man think you stupid. You be like, son,
Yeah.
baby mother, I never let it go. I'm tired of weekends, niggas wanted over foot that don't belong to them.
Where you trying to go, Bo? Come on, man, stay.
Real niggas like my man to them. Who get it
Can I
on?
use another one? Nope.
Man, y'all gonna make me do my in there, up in there. Y'all gonna make me act on those up in there.
Niggas is gone.
Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy and touch the head. No more talks. Put them in the dirt instead. You keep on. If you trying to end up red. If I end up dead, I end up dead. You keep the soft type nigga. Fake up north type nigga. Push like a soft fight nigga. Dog is a dog, blood sticking in water. We done been through the mud. Picking the slaughter. The bigger the party, the more guns run out. When the thing is, everybody come out. When the body burn out. Stay in this out. I'ma keep it out. Keep the breath in the snow. I'ma blow it out. Listen, your ass is about to be missing. You know who's gonna play more? The more man fishing. Man, my witches, your soul's best. But it's hard to digest the sound of the hole in your chest. Y'all gonna make you do my minds. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me double up in here.